together know everything, and together we are aligned on every decision going forward, so that I'm never going to be surprised again the rest of my life if I'm you. I'm not okay with surprises of this type. And so
Agreed.
that
And I'm just
go ahead.
we have our first baby coming in 2 months, so it's kind of all falling on top of me right now.
Yeah.
Alright guys, this caller thought that they could explain the situation, but within seconds, Dave Ramsey realizes it's a complete financial disaster. The story starts unraveling, the excuses fall apart, and Dave goes straight for the truth, no filter. Pressure builds, the reality hits hard, and this call spirals into a full-blown meltdown you will not believe. Subscribe now to Death Disaster Daily for more financial chaos. Let's jump in. Alright guys, before we get into the video, I just want to remind you guys, if you are seeing backgrounds or different backgrounds over here, it's because I'm in different hotels for the time being. I got places to be, but when I come back, you will likely see a familiar background, hopefully. So just bear with me please for a little longer. I still got a couple of stops I gotta go to, but I thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Hopefully this helps you guys along your journey financially. So let's get back into the video.
I've been married for 11 months, and I found out during our joint filing with my wife that she has 4 years of back taxes with the IRS totaling about $48,000, and I'm looking for your advice on how to handle that.
Already.
Wow, that's a bummer. So did she is she deceptive or incompetent or both?
This guy's a savage, bro. This guy's a savage.
Without sounding derogatory, I'd probably choose the latter.
Incompetent.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, like, it didn't occur to her that this was a problem.
No, she thought it would fix itself.
Yeah. Okay. And that's why she didn't bring it up. She wasn't actually hiding it. It just was not on her radar as important.
Yes.
Where you're like in freak out mode, and so am I.
Yes.
Yeah, like, you're kidding!
Yeah.
Holy!
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Certain people really shouldn't understand finances, or at least touch or have responsibilities financially. What the hell, man? That is disgusting. 4 years.
Jesus! Oh my God. The IRS of all people. Okay. So, the first thing I want to pull the thread on, what else don't I know that you don't think is important?
Agreed. And so I had asked her this question about 2 weeks ago when we were filing, and then she came clean with the rest of it, because I saw from 2024, the tax year, that there was stuff that had been penalized, and I asked her about that, and if there was anything else. She said no, and then yesterday she brought up these other things. So
well, I mean, like 3 years ago, I got a car repoed, and I didn't bring that up. But they're going to come to me for $30,000 one of these days.
Right.
But I don't think it's a big deal, so I thought it'd take care of itself, so I didn't bring it up. I mean, what else is out there that I didn't think was important, so I didn't bring it up?
Agreed.
I really want to dig into that. And somehow, okay, so her reaction is not, it was kind of like a shrug, like, this is just no big deal, or am I missing something?
She views it as a big deal. Thought she could take care of it herself.
Oh, okay. All right.
So what did that involve?
Because what I'm trying to do is establish your relationship pattern going forward.
I agree.
Here's a secret hack. No more secrets, or we break up. No more secrets, or we break up.
She brought it all to me, and now I know what's on the table. We looked at her credit report, to identify anything else, like you said. So I have a view of everything that's happening now. I just need to know what's the best plan of action. Do I pay it all as a lump sum?
Yes. If you have it. You have it?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, write a check. Because the penalties and the interest, they're ridiculous. And there's no discounting with the IRS. They're made whole 100% of the time. So, yeah, just the faster you can clean it up, the better. But I really want to make sure relationally that there's nothing else out there riding. You didn't see anything on the credit bureau, and I want to make sure that we're aligned on this is the worst financial moment of our entire.
Basically, be aligned with everything financially, especially everything financially, because, things like these, oh my God, man. The IRS, man, of all people. Yo.
Our lives relationally, it never gets any worse than this. Everything is better from here forward. We really need to both be on that page.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, I'm scared that this could happen again if there's not an acknowledgement that how damaging this is to a relationship by her. So if that's not the case, then you guys may need to sit down for a tune-up going with a marriage counselor just to get things dialed, get some tools in both your belts to get aligned on that this is like grown-up stuff and you can't freaking ignore it and me be okay with that. I'm not going to be okay with that. And so we have to be aligned on that we together know everything, and together we are aligned on every decision going forward, so that I'm never going to be surprised again the rest of my life if I'm you. I'm not okay with surprises of this type. And so
and I'm just
go ahead.
We have our first baby coming in 2 months, so it's kind of all falling on top of me right now.
Yeah.
Brother, this has got to be the worst timing of all time in your lifetime, brother. Holy.
Well, and yeah, and so we're negotiating with a lady in her third trimester too. This is just really not profitable.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, at some point in this process, and it may not be anytime soon, given that last piece of information, it might. If there weren't a baby on the way any moment, I would be in the marriage counselor's office for a tune-up to make sure I was aligned. But I may wait until the baby's 4 months old. But she needs to. You guys need to have a conversation of this that she clearly, without you shaming her or yelling at her or something like that. But this is just, we're not going to function this way going forward.
Who's to say she might not do it again? I think a little shaming might actually help make her aware that she cannot fuck up like that again. So I'm in a little disagreement with Dave Ramsey right there, if I'm going to keep it real.
Okay, and then I'd write a check and pay it off. Because if it comes back again after you write a check and pay it off, and something else pops up, or she goes and does something else and forgets to tell you because it's not important, but it is important, I can handle it myself, or whatever the bullcrap narrative was on this thing, and it was bullcrap, then we don't want a repeat of this. We want to heal this broken narrative. Does that make?
Yeah, and one of the things I was going to lean into is if you guys aren't already doing combined finances, that needs to happen today. So that, again, as we work through the relational stuff here, the financial stuff is also everything is on the table. This is a tough feeling, to have. But I agree with Dave. I'd stroke the check today. You don't want to be dealing with the IRS on this. And listen, it's going to suck writing that check. But it's going to suck worse not to deal with it. Yeah. And to try to string this response out with a baby on the way.
No.
Don't do that.
I'd take care of it immediately. I'd get on the phone with them, find out what it is, and clear that. But we have to make sure that there's no repeat.
And with that, honestly, he's just repeating himself at this point. Moral of the story is, well, if you owe the IRS some money, you better let the people know. And your household or whoever you're sharing finances with. But in this case, the wife and the husband. If the husband finds out that they owe the IRS this amount of money, what makes you think that husband won't freak out, like batshit crazy freak out? Like, they're gonna guarantee freak out. And honestly, basically just have communication. Like, literally have communication. If you're in this monogamous relationships and whatnot, have communications. Tell your spouse that, yo, you cannot be doing this type of crap. Like, you absolutely cannot be doing this type of crap. Like, this could definitely mess up the relationship financially as well. Like, the IRS don't play. They do not play. It's not your average type of loan. But with that being said, this is That Disaster Daily, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe for more. We're out of here.